What's up, people? Again, I'm just using the backdrop from my other channel. I got weights all over my room. I gotta figure out a backdrop. We're gonna figure out a backdrop. Anyway, I want to talk about Sam Sulek or Sam Sulek. Have you people seen this guy? This kid? This is not a guy. He's a kid. He's 21 years old. This guy has got to be on 3 or 4 grams of gear a week. It's outrageous. He's on too much stuff. And you can tell when he's talking, he is borderline in the middle of psychosis nonstop. He is going back and forth. It's almost like rapid cycling bipolar. And it's because he's on too much gear. It's messing up his brain. It's also messing up his body. You see all the acne and stuff. I mean, it's literally horrible. So, I just wanted to talk about this Sam kid a little today about that. Now, you see him go to the different gyms, the Y and Planet Fitness, and I'm just curious what you people think about this. What do you think about this? I mean, it's not normal that people are that size, and there's no doubt he's going to have heart ramifications very soon from ingesting or taking all these steroids. It's going to mess his heart up. There's no doubt. He's going to have left ventricular hypertrophy, and that's what happens when you take too much gear. He probably already has it. He just got signed with Hostille, and that dude's pretty good. So this kid is really lucky. But at the end of the day, what I can see from being in this industry a little while, he's going to keep juicing. He's going to juice more. He's going to get bigger, and eventually he's going to die of a heart attack. And it's probably going to be pretty soon. Within, I would say, before he's 31, he'll probably die of a heart attack. Because he's got all this clout now, and it's not going to make him stop. But he's going to, like I said, take more gear. He wants to get bigger. And you know, it's sad to say, but this all comes and stems from mental issues. He already had a mental issue to begin with. If you have an addictive personality and you totally throw all rationality out the window and want to use that much gear just to get big, just to have your size, to have that muscle mass, there's something underlying in the psyche from the get-go. Like for me, if I ever wanted to do anything like that, which I never would, if I ever wanted to do anything like that, I would weigh the good and the bad, and I would say I want to be right in the middle, be balanced. I don't want to hurt myself. I want to do it safely and just enough to where I have that edge. And that's what it's about, you know. That's what it used to be about in bodybuilding. They just wanted a slight edge. You get that slight edge to get a little better in the gym. To push yourself just a little more, and that's what it's about. People used to take, 300-400 milligrams at the peak of stuff in the 70s, and now you're having guys taking 3,000 or 4,000 grams, so 3,000 or 4,000 milligrams. It's tenfold what they used to take. And it's not good. It's really not good. It's harming people. Sam Sulek is not a good example for the kids in this world. And it's just, I can't believe that people highlight that. And then they want to sign them to contracts. They want to say, oh, we're going to put this guy on a pedestal. Have all these people watch this kid. I can't grasp that. That's not rationality. That's irrational. Because you're sitting there and you're misleading a whole bunch of kids. The only way you can get to that is with steroids. Hard work, sure. But how long did it take the kid? People have been working on for years and years and years that don't look like that. You know, they're putting in the hard work. So I don't think he's a very hard worker. I think he's a steroid junkie. I think he's a junkie and he got big. And that's the difference from bodybuilding today and what it used to be. Sure, you had guys that used juice back then, but they weren't using it like they were now. Now, it's not even a crutch. It's the whole base of their bodybuilding, anything. It's the base. That's what they rely on is steroids. And without them, they're nothing. But you take a bodybuilder from the 70s, those bodybuilders, Well, they had rationality. They didn't just take their brain and chuck it out the window before they started doing it. They had rationality, and they were still somebody without the juice. That juice gave them the edge to be a little better, to get the extra pump, to get the extra few reps. But you take someone like Sam Sulek, and you take the steroids away from him, he's nothing. He'd be nothing. He'd be deflated and right back to what he was, someone with heart problems and a whole bunch of other hormone issues, and still the mental aspect of it. So that's what you have when you compare a bodybuilder today from the 70s. It's much different. The whole industry is totally different. And I really don't like that. I don't like how we put people like that on a pedestal in the bodybuilding industry. Same, and this is a little off track, but bear with me. And same with all the bodybuilders, the IFBBs. Some of the classes are out of this world. The only way to obtain some of these physiques is to abuse your body significantly. Abuse it. You're going to cause a whole bunch of things to happen with you that are not healthy. I don't like that, because what are we showing these kids? And I'll tell you, look at the Tren twins. That's what we're showing kids how to be, like that. That's not okay. That's not okay, in my opinion. We need to regress back to, the type of bodybuilder that was in the 70s. That was pretty much the peak of what the body can healthily handle. Healthily. I don't know about that word. Anyway, that was the peak of what the body can handle and be healthy at the same time, in my opinion. I'm not discounting that these guys like Ronnie Coleman, some of these other monsters, Palumbo and Cutler, and I'm not denying those people actually are hard workers and that they have good work ethics and they represent bodybuilding well. But what's failing them is the system that's saying your physique needs to be like this, and this is all going back to the same Sulek thing. It's just, we're programming these kids getting into bodybuilding that your physique needs to be like this. And then not only that, we're programming to say, okay, if your physique is like this, you'll get signed. So then all these people, there's millions of people right now, I guarantee it, kids, oh, I gotta get a whole bunch of juice. I gotta juice because I wanna get like that. Then I'll get signed. So everyone's gonna start thinking about, oh, how do I get signed? It's crazy. It's just crazy, man. It's just a whole bunch of cattle that follow a whole bunch of other cattle. They're chattel. That's what they are. Anyway, Sam Sulek to me is like all bro science. If you had a bro science manual, it's like that Sam Sulek. That's what he is to me, and that's what he should be to you, because he doesn't have a good foundation. He's a juice junkie, and it's not a good example to set for the generation of this day and age. That's what I think about Sam Sulek. Spread this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. It's a new channel. There's a lot more stuff coming. I'll see you soon. Have a good day.